Well, hi. You're gonna see a different part of the video and it'll make sense, I promise. But when I started the video of me cutting watermelon and really talking about why I'm getting into this thing called a prep season. So, hi, I'm Ashleigh. I affectionately go by Hey Ashleigh Hey, and this is my kitchen. This is where I'm prepping. But in my prep season, I feel like this is what the Lord has called me to do. So again, as the video progresses, you'll just kind of jump into it because I started the video and it didn't have any sound. And then I would say the goodness of the Lord created sound out of nothing. It's crazy. Like I had this microphone on, and you'll see that in the video too, but I didn't have it on. I just had it like clipped to me, and then there you'll hear sound. So please enjoy that video. It tells you a lot more, but I wanted to come on and just kind of start you in this prep season. So I'm currently like baking some salmon for dinner, and I'm making oatmeal raisin cookies. So I have a lot going on in this prep season. I didn't necessarily um, film all of this, but there will be more time because I love to bake, I love to cook, and I know that God has me in this prep season for a reason. So as this next video happens, please enjoy. Like, share, subscribe, because that's what all the people say. But if nothing else, if this blesses you, would you just share it with somebody else? That's all that I ask. Whether you like, subscribe, or not, if this blesses you in any way, would you share it with someone else? So enjoy, and welcome to the prep season. I love you. I feel like if you're a Christian, you don't say too many things like shock you. But when the Lord speaks to your heart or He speaks to you, He really does make it clear, right? If He is your shepherd, then it should be clear. And so I went to the grocery store. I got some stuff. I'm going to make some homemade oatmeal raisin cookies. I've never made them before. And then I also got some watermelon because I want to be healthy, and I was getting ready to go see my dad. And so he loves watermelon. I was like, I'm going to take him some watermelon. But we're going to do a like, this is what I'm going to affectionately call your prep season, my prep season. This is the prep season. I am Ashleigh. I go by Hey Ashleigh Hey. My Instagram handle is Hey Ashleigh Hey. Hey Ashleigh Hey. I do say hey a lot, so like, welcome. I'm not going to be all dolled up. I'm not going to be one of those people that's going to try to sell you a whole bunch of stuff. I actually don't have anything to sell you. Literally, this is an act of obedience. The Lord said this is your prep season. So again, do I want you all necessarily in my kitchen? Not really. I will also tell you that a part of this prep season for me, where I don't know what journey the Lord has us on. I don't know what we're going to talk about. I know that this is the prep season. I cook a lot. I cook out of love. I cook for my husband, who is not here yet. He is coming, and I believe that. I also learned how to bake, not only for patients, but for my children, because I've always wanted parents that would like bake with me, and not just on the holidays. I mean, like a Saturday, your kids are at home, and I don't have children yet, but I believe that those are coming too. And they want to make cookies, or they have something at school and it's a bake sale. I want to be able to bake and not just go and buy things or donate money. So I'm exercising muscles that I knew that I had, but I had never exercised before. And so it's been fun. So this is my prep season. And I think in your prep season, you'll see that there are a lot of different areas in which the Lord wants you to get prepared. So we're going to be doing watermelon. And I'll be talking to you while I'm cutting up my watermelon. And if you tell me that I'm cutting it up wrong, so what? Leave me alone. But I bought this watermelon, and I love watermelon. Me and the group of girls that I have, and we pray every morning at 7 a.m. We are in this 30-day journey of obedience. And so this is my day 8. God has been very good to me, very gentle with me, very kind, but God is a just God. So I'm not going to sit here and give you prosperity gospel and tell you that everything's going to be all right. But sometimes it don't feel like that. But I am going to tell you that if you honor God, He will honor you. And so in these next 30 days, we are all getting up every day and going to exercise. So a part of the preparation journey is understanding that the Lord gave you this body. He gave you this body. You have one body until you get to heaven, and you'll get this like really fire body, and none of us knows what it looked like. I'm pretty sure it's not giving BBL. But the Lord gave you everything that you need. And so we have to steward and take care of this body. And so all of us are going out. We all have different requirements and goals. So my goal every day is 5 miles. And it's not a goal. It's obedience. Every day I have to do 5 miles. I do mine in the morning. Some of the girls walk at nighttime, excuse me. But we are doing this out of obedience. We walk, we exercise our bodies in some capacity. We're eating better. I got 2 of the girls on protein. One of the girls is married to a personal trainer, and a previous athlete, and so she's fine. But for the other 2 girls, they didn't have that, and so we're talking protein, healthy eating, healthy food preparation, right? One of the young ladies is married. Her and her husband do their exercising together, which is really beautiful. So she may not be in her prep season for a husband. She's in her prep season for standing in a gap for her family, generational curses like welcoming children, having a healthy body. This 30 days that the Lord put you on, if He calls your heart to it, those 30 days are real. So don't get scared. Do them. If you have someone to do it with, great. If you don't, great. But I will tell you that if you honor the Lord, He will honor you. So this is our prep season. I tried to do the cute watermelon circles or whatever with my ice cream scooper. It didn't work. So we got chunks. And I got a big old bowl of watermelon here, which I think is going to be really awesome. Are y'all a salt on your watermelon person? That wasn't judgment on my face, but it was kind of judgment. I'm judging you in love and in truth. But you can't put sugar on your grits. Y'all want to have that debate? You put sugar on your grits? You know. But again, prep season, right? So if you're wondering, Ashleigh, what are we gonna get? Whenever you upload the videos, the Lord has not given me anything but the name of this. It's called a prep season. And I'm not saying that as if God has me out here lost. I think God has me out here being obedient. He's gonna give me one step at a time. And I am going to and have to be obedient to every step that He gives before He releases another step. The Lord just knows me. I'm a strategist at heart. If you give me too much, I will try to think my way through it. I will try to think my way through the blessing. I will try to think my way through Lord, what you got to do for me? What's going to happen? What are you going to do for my family? How is it going to happen? And because the Lord knows me, He made me. He knows every hair on my head. He knows what He can let me do and not do, what He can let me know and not know. So, watermelon is so good. It's so hydrating. But He knows who I am. So He knew what He could tell me and not tell me, so that one, I wouldn't get overwhelmed, because that happens a lot. Nor would I get discouraged, because that happens a lot. And because He knew that I needed a piece, just something to get started. And God is giving this obedience. I want to use the word test, because people get all weird over the word, but this act of obedience to the Lord says, if you can do this, I will unlock years on your life. All right, Lord. Let's see what you got. Which I'm excited about. So, cutting up my watermelon. It's like I put some in and eat some. It's so good. But take the time, pray. If you're here and you're like, I don't even know why I stumbled on this channel or why I'm still listening to this woman smack in my ear and cut up this watermelon, know that God has something for you. That He wanted you to hear this. He wanted you to potentially go on a 30-day journey where you honor Him. And let Him honor you. And I will say, in 8 days, He has started to reveal things. My focus looks different. My energy levels were a little depleted. If you believe in demonic forces, which you should if you believe in the Lord. Or they're pointing the knife at you. But you should if you believe in the Lord. For the first 7 days, I was like, man, I am tired. I felt like nothing could get me out of bed. And you all don't know me, but if you did, I used to wake up at 4:30 every single morning. Every single morning, without an alarm clock, I could just wake up and get my day started, and I didn't think twice. And I know somebody was like, 4:30? Drake? Yep, 4:30 every single day. Didn't even think twice. And then we say we're going to do this 30 days. And every single day, I am I'm not a 5 more minutes, Lord kind of person. Once I'm up, I'm up. But even though I was up, I was still dragging. Man, I'm so tired. Man, I'm so tired. Man, I'm so tired. I was dragging. I feel like the Lord is like, girl, yeah, because you got some demonic forces in your house. Okay, Lord. Prayed about it. He told me what I needed to do. I have things in my home from people that I used to talk to or be in relation with that we are no longer in relation. Praise the Lord for deliverance. Not because they're bad, but because that was not what the Lord had for me. And He told me to get rid of it. Okay? Wash your sheets, open the windows, open the door, pray, get the spirits out. Okay? And so I'm like, okay, Lord, whatever you want me to do, I'm going to do it. So part of the being obedient is to just say yes. Whether you understand it, whether you agree with it, just say yes. So, I knew the thing He was telling me to get out of the house, sit by the door. I'm going to take some watermelon to my daddy. So when I go out, I'm going to take that out to the trash, throw it away. We don't give it away, throw it away. Somebody's like, why? It's so nice. If it's got demonic forces on it, do you really want that in somebody else's house? Throw it away, sis. Burn it if you can. I live in an apartment. I'm on the second floor, so I don't have a fire pit. But if I did, I would have a little burn party. I ain't been wanting to do them in a long time. We have a little burn party. So, again, I say, excuse me, I don't know what the Lord really wants me to do here. I can't tell you that every Friday at 4:30, I'm going to be uploading a video about this. This is literally called the prep season. I don't know if it's going to be regular. I don't know how the cadence in which the Lord wants me to do it. But I know that when He gave it to me, I said, okay, Lord, what do I do with it? Now, I will tell you on day 2 or 3, time for me is kind of like an irrelevant thing, but it's a relevant thing at the same time. The Lord told me that He was going to use my YouTube channel. And I was like, I don't even post nothing on here. Like, I tried it. It didn't work. I've tried so many things. And I won't say that I failed. I will say that I was not fully in purpose. So the Lord did not allow them to come to pass. I didn't fail. I wasn't in full purpose. And I wasn't in full obedience and submission. I am not looking to make money on this YouTube channel. I am not looking to get rich on the YouTube channel. I will tell you that I'm the first person that likes the way paychecks roll every 2 weeks. And the Lord just brought me to an amazing job. So I don't have a desire to leave my job. But I do have a desire to be obedient. If the Lord says you are to be an entrepreneur, then who am I to say no? Because He knows something that I don't know. If He made heaven and earth, which He did. If He made the moon and the stars, which He did. If He made everything here, and the Bible tells us there's nothing new on earth, I'm not going to question Him. Because He knows a lot more than I do. So I'm going to be obedient. So this is the prep season. Welcome to your prep season, my prep season. Thank you for going on this journey with me. Thank you for being patient with me while God works out these kinks. Thank you for being obedient. Thank you for being obedient. When the Lord calls your name, when He says, hey, do those 30 days. Just 30 days, commit to 30 days, something. For us, it's walking. We get up every day and pray. Anyway, we've been doing that for almost a year. But maybe it's walking every day and it's being obedient to your body and what you're putting in your body. So as my friends affectionately call it, because they all live in Atlanta, I'm the only one that lives in the north, like big back meals. Ain't nobody eat no big back meals for 30 days. We're going to be very healthy. I tend to bake, but I don't really eat the stuff that I bake. So I'll bake it, I'll taste it, and then I'll give it away to a whole bunch of people at church, like people at my office. Like I just like to bake for the act of baking. And again, it's practice. We are prepping in the season. So again, I just say thank you. Thank you for your obedience. Ask the Lord, what would you have me do for 30 days? Because I want to honor you. Because I know that at the end of those 30 days, you're going to honor me. And I will tell you this, He's going to honor you in those 30 days. He may not give you the one major thing on your list, right? I'm praying, not necessarily for my husband, I'm praying for my husband's heart. I know that the Lord has a husband for me because He told me that. He told me that I am a wife. He told me that I am a mother. I know that those things have not come to pass, but I'm holding on to that word. Well, if I'm holding on to that word, then I'm praying for my husband's heart. This morning, I was praying over the fact that there would be no demonic forces coming against him, that he would not be tormented in his sleep, that he would not be tormented in his finances, that there is no shame or guilt on his heart, that the devil is not sending him things from his past where he's already surrendered those to the Lord. I'm praying that he's a man that wants to be taken care of, because there are some men who get to a certain level, and I don't get into the cultural like high value and all this thing, but they get to a certain level where, and all of us have, right? I'm in my 30s. When you've done things on your own for so long, you're like, do I need a person? No, but do I want a person? Yes, but then it's hard to compromise. I've been praying over what that looks like for us. That my husband wants a wife that's like, I love cooking. I literally love cooking. Like I like cooking. I'm down to make the lunch pail in the morning. Yes, I call it lunch pail. I'm an old lady, but I'm down to make the lunch pail in the morning, and like make sure that my husband is fed. So when he goes to lunch, I'm gonna have hot breakfast every morning. So of course I'm gonna make you hot breakfast. We got coffee, like, or tea if that's your jam, like whatever you want. I want to make sure that we can do those different things, and that we can come together in the evening and we'll have dinner. And if you need a little sweet dessert or whatever, I'll probably bake them on Sunday and you eat throughout the week. Like, I don't mind that aspect of being domestic, and I think some people do, but I want the partnership of it. If my husband can also cook, babe, cook. Like, I'm okay with that. Yes, I want you to serve me every blue moon, because I also know that if he cannot cook, or if he's not the best cook, when we go out to dinner, especially when you're not married yet, the men are paying for most of our meals. And I don't eat beef or pork. I also eat a lot of seafood. So you think about a traditional salmon dinner, depending on where you are, or, salmon scallops is $40-$50. I don't drink liquor either. So like, but if my 50, his 50, you know what I mean? If you get a dessert, maybe another $10, and then a tip, like and if you do that once or twice a week, or once 3-4 times a month, you gotta talk about altering somebody's budget. I'm very aware of that. So I pray for my husband's finances. I pray that he's financially sound. I know that my husband already has a house. So I think a part of this experience too, which is very humbling for me, is that I don't think I've ever really found value in this kitchen. I'm always looking to the next thing. Like, Lord, in my kitchen, in my husband's house, because I believe my husband already has a house. But in my husband's house, like, I want that kitchen to look like this. I'm going to do all these things in that kitchen. Well, if I didn't start in this kitchen, if I didn't start in this apartment, if I didn't start now in this prep season, then God wasn't going to be able to use me in that season. I didn't exercise for it. Like, I wasn't preparing that muscle for it. And so I've been very aware and cognizant of all the things that the Lord is doing, where some people may feel shame for this. And there's a little part of me that I think does have a little bit of shame for this, because I want to be better or do better, and I want to have a kitchen, and I want it to be beautiful, and I kind of know what I want to look like, but I'm also super open, and I want the little island, and like, I know what I want, but I also know that this was my prep season. This is my prep season. And because the Lord is using it, all I'm saying is, yes, Lord. So that's it. I don't know how much more to say, and I don't want to keep you here longer than you need to. I don't like, the 5 closes as a pastor. Please give us 1, maybe 2. I can do 3 on a good message day, but like 1 to 2 is good. So I will close with this. I think this is my second closing. I love you. God loves you. He will always give you more before he ever takes it back. It's so alive. If this is your prep season, if you stumbled upon this video and you don't know why, I believe that the Lord is calling you to a prep season. So get prepared, get ready, do what the Lord is telling you to do. Be healthy in your body, be healthy in your mind. If you don't know how, ask for help. Yes, there are a ton of resources, but you also have a Bible, and the Bible tells you everything that you need to know. So enjoy your night, eat some watermelon, do something amazing, and be kind to one another. I love you.